Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome into Charles B. Walker Stadium here in Portland, Oregon. We're getting ready for the second game of this Wild Wild West League doubleheader between the visiting Willamette Wild Bills and your Portland Gherkins. We're just getting the lineups read out here in a second. We'll get started. First game of today's Wild Wild West League doubleheader featured the Gresham Grey Wolves and the Portland Rosebuds. Grey Wolves came out on top 12-2. This is the home opener for the Gherkins as they get ready to start the 2022 Wild Wild West League season in search of their first league title. We'll get the lineups read out to you in just a moment as we get ready for play. And fans, as we get ready for first pitch here, we'll welcome you back in and read out the lineups. First for the visiting Willamette Wild Bills, leading off and playing center field tonight, number 6, Cole Runyon. Batting second and playing second base, number 3, Alex Claxton. Batting third and doing the designated hitter tonight, Kyle Perkins. He's number 13. Batting fourth and doing the catching tonight, number 15, Brady Culp. Justin Purdom hits fifth. He'll play first base. Nolan Freeze bats sixth tonight. He plays shortstop and wears number 9. Batting seventh for the Wild Bills, number 20, J.C. Klee. He'll be playing third base. Batting eighth, number 17, Alex Mannon. Alex will be in left field tonight. Batting ninth for the Wild Bills, number 5, Gage Lee. He'll be in right. And on the mound for the Wild Bills tonight will be number 21, Broderick Stanaway. And before we get started for first pitch here, we'll set the defense for the Gherkins from left to right. Out in left field, number 2, Payson Manning. In center field, number 3, Matthew Learback. In right field, number 20, Jack Dorn. At third base tonight for the Gherkins, number 5, Nick Holm. At shortstop, number 2, Shane Takla. At second base, number 4, Blake Tellinghusen. At first base, number 4, Kane Kianis. Doing the catching tonight for the Gherkins, number 9, Travis Helm. And on the mound for the Gherkins tonight, number 7, Dylan Kleinschmidt.
Hold up. Hold up. Guys, hold up. Hold up.
And after some momentary technical difficulties, we are about to get underway here. Kleinschmidt's first pitch to Cole Runyon misses upstairs for a ball to make it 1-0, and we are underway. Kleinschmidt's 1-0, swung on, popped in the air. On the infield, it's a high pop-up. Third baseman Holm takes charge for the first out, and there's one away here for the Gherkins in the top of the first. And fans, if you're new to the Wild Wild West League this year, you'll notice there isn't an umpire behind the plate. There's only one in the field, and that is due to the fact of a robot umpire. The Picklebot 3000 is in effect for the 2022 season. Kleinschmidt's first pitch misses up to second baseman Alex Claxton. Kleinschmidt working quickly, misses upstairs again to run it to 2-0. Claxton wearing number 3 at second base tonight for the Wild Bills. Kleinschmidt's 2-0 is a fastball on the inside corner for a strike to make it 2-1. Kleinschmidt working quickly with that over-the-top delivery. Picks up the zone there to even the count at 2-2. First game of the season here for both the Gherkins and the Wild Bills tonight as they get their Wild Wild West League underway today. Kleinschmidt's 2-2 misses upstairs. Looked to be a breaking ball there to run the count full here. One out, nobody on. The payoff pitch to Claxton. And it catches him looking on the inside corner for a strike. Kleinschmidt challenged him with a fastball there on the inside corner. Claxton seemed to agree, but tough to disagree with a robot umpire. Nonetheless, there's 2 away now. Kleinschmidt's first pitch to Wild Bills 3-hitter Kyle Perkins misses away for a ball to make it 1-0. Perkins, the designated hitter tonight, as he swings and fouls this one straight back to even the count at 1. Kleinschmidt working quickly and efficiently here for the Gherkins as he looks to get them in the dugout with a 1-2-3 inning to start things off. 1-1 is swung on, hit out to shallow left field, and the catch will be made by left fielder Payson Manning. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for Dylan Kleinschmidt. No runs, no hits for the Wild Bills. Gherkins getting their first swings when we come back. And as we welcome you back, before starting the bottom of the first inning here, we'll get the lineup read out for you for the home team tonight. That's the Portland Gherkins. Leading off, playing center field, Matthew Learbach. Batting second and playing right field, Jack Dorn. Batting third and playing first, Kane Kianis. Batting fourth and designated hitting tonight, Colby Grace. Batting fifth and doing the catching tonight, Travis Helm. Playing third base and batting sixth tonight, Nick Holm. Batting seventh, the extra hitter tonight, Carter Bennett. Batting eighth, the left fielder, we just saw him earlier, Payson Manning. Batting ninth, the second baseman, Blake Tellinghusen. And batting 10th, rounding out the lineup for the Gherkins, the shortstop, Shane Takla. Left to right defensively for the Wild Bills tonight. Out in left field will be number 17, Alex Mannon. In center field, number 6, Cole Runyon. In right field, number 5, Gage Lee. At third base, number 20, J.C. Klee. At shortstop, number 9, Nolan Freeze. At second base, number 3, Alex Claxton. At first base, number 21, Justin Purdom. Doing the catching tonight for the Wild Bills, number 15, Brady Culp. And on the mound for the Wild Bills in their first game tonight, number 27, Broderick Stanaway. And as Stanaway finishes up his warm-up pitches, we're just about ready to start the bottom of the first here. Digging in the left-handed hitter, Matthew Learbach. Stanaway looks in for the sign and delivers. Learbach swings, grounds it up the middle. Shortstop Freeze on to first, and he bobbles it. No play. So Learbach will reach there. And the Gherkins have their leadoff runner aboard here with nobody out. And that'll be scored as a hit there for Learbach. Digging in now for the Gherkins, the right fielder, Jack Dorn. Stanaway kicks and fires, misses up and away for a ball to make it 1-0. We'll see if Learbach tries to test the arm of Brady Culp behind the plate. Stanaway's 1-0, misses a little upstairs to make it 2-0. Stanaway, good velocity on that fastball, consistently sitting in the mid-80s so far. Not working quite as quickly as Dylan Kleinschmidt was in the top half of the first. His 2-0 is swung on and fouled back. And that'll make it 2-1 here to Dorn. One on, nobody out here for the Gherkins in the bottom half of the first as they take their first swings of this 2022 Wild Wild West League season. Stanaway kicks and fires. Misses up for a ball to make it 3-1. The runner on first, Learbach, looked like he bluffed there as if he was going to steal, held up. And Dorn finds himself in a good count here as the throw gets away from first baseman. Learbach trying to go to second. The throw in also gets away. Stopped out there in left field by Alex Mannon. But evidently, Learbach bluffing the steal on the pitch before got in the head of Stanaway. He tried to pick over, threw it wide. And the Gherkins are in business here with no outs and a runner in scoring position. So Stanaway looks in, resets here, gives a look back to Learbach. That 3-1 pitch misses just down and away to Dorn. And the first two have reached here for the Gherkins in the bottom of the first.
That's for your Gherkins. Kane Kianis. Yeah.
Stepping in for the Gherkins here with 2 on and nobody out is the first baseman, Kane Kianis. As he'll look to keep this rally going here for the Gherkins. Infield single for the first batter, Learbach. He's out on second. And a walk to the second batter, Dorn, who's on first. First pitch from Stanaway is up and it misses. Gets to the backstop, and that'll allow the runners to advance here. So Broderick Stanaway a little wild here. Start the bottom of the first. Has been missing a bit all over the place here. Tries to settle back in. As his 1-0 to Kane Kianis misses just away. Giannis in a good spot here, 2-0. Defense for the Wild Bills mostly straight away. Stanaway's 2-0 is right down the middle there for a strike to make it 2-1. Giannis looking to put the Gherkins on the board first here in the bottom of the first. 2-1 from Stanaway. Swung on, hit into left field. It's going to get over the head of the left fielder, Mannon. 1 run will score. Dorn being waved around. He'll score easily. It's going to be an RBI double for Kane Giannis as the Gherkins jump out to an early 2-0 lead. Looked like the left fielder Manning got a bit of a bad read on that. Came in initially, the ball wound up over his head. Regardless, it's going to go as a double for Giannis as he cashes in for 2 runs. So stepping in now for the Gherkins, the designated hitter tonight, Colby Grace. Stanaway gives a look back to Giannis. Kicks home and misses for a ball to make it 1-0. Missed just away there to Grace. Still nobody out here for the Gherkins in the bottom of the first, as they've already plated 2 and are looking for more. Stanaway gives a long look back. Time has been called. And a balk is going to be called on Broderick Stanaway. So that pitch will not count. The runner Giannis will move up to third on the balk from Stanaway. And the Gherkins will now have a runner at third with nobody out for Grace. Stanaway electing to go back to the lineup, the windup with a runner on third. Kicks home and misses down to make it 2-0. Stanaway clearly struggling a little bit to find the strike zone here as he looks to get his bearings in the bottom of the first. Gherkins have capitalized already. They're looking for more. The 2-0 from Stanaway swung on and fouled straight back. Good swing there from Grace. Looked to be right on that one. As Stanaway gets back into the count to make it 2-1. Infield for the Wild Bills electing to play 4 and out, playing back. Stanaway's 2-1 is grounded over to third, just foul. Was chopped just outside the line. And the count evens now at 2-2. Two from Stanaway, swung on and carved foul down the right field line, out of play. And we'll do the 2-2 again here with nobody out. Stanaway looking for his first out of the first inning here. Hoping it can come via strikeout to keep that runner on third base. His 2-2 misses away. Good take there from the 4-hitter Grace. And that'll fill the count up here, 3-2. Grace looking to cash in here with the third run for the Gherkins here. The 3-2 from Stanaway runs a little bit inside, and Colby Grace will take first on a walk. So the first 4 have reached for the Gherkins here in the bottom of the first. 2 via a hit, 2 via a walk, and they've got runners on the corners with nobody out. Stepping in now for the Gherkins will be the catcher, Travis Helm. Stanaway kicks and fires. First pitch catches the top of the zone for a strike. As he gets ahead 0-1. Stanaway was struggling to get ahead of the last couple hitters there. Pours in strike 1 here to Helm. The 0-1 breaking ball swung on and fouled back. And Stanaway's quickly ahead 0-2. Stanaway sets and fires. The 0-2 swung on and fouled out of play. And we'll do the 0-2 again here.
There we go. 2 strikes. Let's make some noise, Wild Bill fans. Get behind your picture here a little bit.
Stanaway looking for either a strikeout or double play ball here. Trying to limit the damage. The Gherkins have scored twice already. The 0-2 misses down and in for a ball. Make it 1-2. The Gherkins plated their first 2 runs on a Kane Kianis double to left field. Kianis now stands on third as Stanaway checks over to first base. Grace dives back safely. See if Grace decides to be put in motion here with 2 strikes. He's not. 1-2 is swung on and fouled away again by Helm. Helm doing a good job of spoiling these pitches from Stanaway. Working a quality at bat. Stanaway's 1-2 swung on, grounded to third. On to second to 1, and that's all they'll get. So Kane Kianis comes in the back door there to score the 3rd Gherkins run of the inning. J.C. Klee on to Alex Claxton for the out. That'll go 5-4 in the scorebook. And there's now 1 away here. Digging in for the Gherkins, number 5, Nick Holm. Holm playing third base tonight. As Stanaway's first pitch is swung on and chopped foul over by the Gherkins dugout. Early 3 runs already here for the Gherkins in the first, still only 1 away. As Stanaway looks for that inning-ending double play ball. This is 0-1, runs inside, and it's going to get to the backstop, allowing Helm to advance up to second. Looked to be a changeup of some sort there from Stanaway that just slipped a little bit. Went off the glove of the catcher Culp. And the Gherkins have another runner in scoring position here. The 1-1 swung on and hit in the air to center. Second baseman Claxton will call off the center fielder Runyon to make the second out of the inning.
The extra hitter, number 29, Carter Boom Boom Bennett.
So Stanaway doing a good job getting inside there on Holm. Jammed him for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away here and a runner on second, it's going to bring up the extra hitter tonight, Carter Bennett. Stanaway giving Helm a couple looks, and looks like it might have got to him there as that runs inside and hits Bennett. So Bennett will reach with 2 away here. That'll put runners on first and second with 2 outs. Stanaway paying a lot of attention over there to Travis Helm on second base.
Left fielder, Payson Manning. Yeah.
Digging in for the Gherkins with 2 away. The left fielder, Payson Manning. Stanaway's first pitch is a slider that misses outside for a ball. Manning looking to cash in with 2 away. Gherkins have scored 3 here. Runners on first and second with 2 away in the bottom of the first. Stanaway's 1-0. Misses up with a fastball there. Make it 2-0. Stanaway's maintained a pretty solid velocity so far this inning, but has struggled to find the strike zone at times. Gherkins have capitalized with 3 runs. Stanaway's 2-0 is a strike in there on the inside corner to make it 2-1. Good run on that fastball there from Stanaway as he picks up the inside corner. Stanaway gives a look to Helm at second, comes to the plate, misses down, blocked nicely there by the catcher Culp. Manning in charge of the count here, 3-1. 2 outs. We'll see if Stanaway comes home with a fastball here. He does, and Manning fouls it back, out of play. So full count here. Runners will be off with the pitch. Stanaway looking to get out of this long bottom of the first inning. The runners go, the 3-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. So the Gherkins score 3 runs on 2 hits. After 1, they lead 3-0.
He swings and fouls it off. It'll reach the seats over back of the Tiger dugout. And the man from Walla Walla will pick up. He swings, fouling ball, stopped by Trubit for the second one, relay to first. 2 for the price of 1. There's a breaking ball in for a strike, and he stood there like that by the side of the road and on to go by. Struck him out. That's the 3rd strikeout. Right-hander against the right-hander. The outfielder is straight up in deep one. Fielder. He is the DH today. Swings, there's a drive to left.
And as we get ready to start the top half of the second inning, Gherkins back out on defense after putting up 3 runs in the bottom of the first, giving pitcher Dylan Kleinschmidt an early lead as he's back out for his second inning. He worked a quick 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first, inducing some weak contact and working very quickly as we're underway here to start the top of the second with a strike. 0-1 misses there from Kleinschmidt to make it 1-1. Strike. 1-1 is a strike on the outside corner to catcher Brady Culp, who digs in to lead off the top of the second inning for the Wild Bills. Kleinschmidt's 1-2. Strike on the outside corner.
First baseman, Justin Purdom.
And it looked like the field umpire tried to overrule that strike call, but we're going to roll with the strike anyway. So 1 away there, 4 up, 4 down for Dylan Kleinschmidt. Digging in for the Wild Bills will be the first baseman, Justin Purdom. First pitch swung on, hit out to center. Center fielder Learbach drifting over to make the catch, and there's quickly 2 away for the Gherkins here in the top of the second.
Batting 6, shortstop, Nolan Paris.
So Kleinschmidt not throwing with an overwhelming velocity, but doing a good job so far of inducing some soft contact. Stepping up for the Wild Bills is the shortstop, Nolan Freeze, as he looks at strike 1 there from Kleinschmidt. Kleinschmidt's 0-1 in a similar spot there, but misses just a bit outside to make it 1-1. Freeze looking to be the first of the Wild Bills to reach base as Kleinschmidt's 1-1 misses upstairs. Kleinschmidt looking to get the Gherkins back in. His 2-1 swung on and hit foul over the stands by first base. To even the count 2-2 here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here for the Gherkins. Kleinschmidt's 2-2 off speed pitch misses just a little up to run the count full 3-2. Kleinschmidt's 3-2. Is a ball that misses just off the plate away. A little bit of a delayed call there from the Picklebot 3000. But the Wild Bills will have their first base runner of the evening.
Number 20, J.C. Clee.
So with 2 outs and a runner on first base, that'll bring up the 7-hitter for the Wild Bills, J.C. Clee. First pitch from Kleinschmidt, popped up. Second baseman Tellinghusen moving over, and he makes the catch. So no runs, no hits for the Wild Bills in the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Gherkins still leading 3-0.
Whoa, personal foul.
What the feezy?
You can't use a beard trimmer below the 50-yard line. This is the Waterproof Lawnmower 4.0 by Manscaped.
What's the difference?
It's got new skin-safe technology to help reduce cuts and nicks. It's powerful, yet gentle, just like me.
Dog, I appreciate you.
Boop. Hey, watch out. I'm not ticklish. Get yours at manscaped.com.
And getting ready to start the bottom half of the second inning. Walking up to the plate for the Gherkins, number 4, Blake Tellinghusen.
Blake, the rake, Tellinghusen.
Tellinghusen looking to get the Gherkins going after they put up 3 runs in the bottom of the first. Broderick Stanway back on the mound for the Wild Bills. Runs inside, and that's going to hit Tellinghusen. So second hit batter of the evening already for Broderick Stanway. Looked like a fastball that just ran in and got Tellinghusen.
Now batting for the Gherkins, Shane Tackla.
So just like that, the Gherkins have their lead runner on here in the bottom of the second. It's going to bring up the 10th hitter, Shane Tackla, as he rounds out the Gherkins lineup tonight. He's over at shortstop. Stanway's first pitch is a running fastball that picks up the inside corner there for a strike. Stanway sets, comes home with the 0-1, misses inside again. So Stanway has pretty good run on that fastball, though at times maybe too much run there, as that almost ran in and got Tackla, similarly to the last better Tellinghusen. 1-1 the count. Stanway's 1-1. This inside back pick over at first base. Tellinghusen dives back safely. Tellinghusen bluffed like he was going to run. Nice try over there by the catcher Colt, but couldn't get him in time. Stanway's 2-1, misses up for a ball. And Tackla's in control of the count, 3-1. Gherkins looking to put up more runs here in the bottom of the second after a couple of timely runs in the bottom of the first. Stanway's 3-1. Swung on a hit right back at Stanway. He makes the catch, lobs over to first for the double play. So quick reflexes there by the pitcher Broderick Stanway, as that ball was lined back at him from Tackla. He had the reflexes to catch it and flip on to first for the double play.
Number 3, Matthew Lairback.
So that quickly shuts down the Gherkins rally. 2 out, nobody aboard for the leadoff hitter, Matthew Learback. Learback led off the bottom of the first with an infield single to shortstop. Stanaway's first pitch misses down and in for a ball. Learback also came around and scored the first Gherkins run of the evening as he swings and hits this ball out of play over the third base stands to make it 1-1. Stanaway working in a little more of a rhythm now. Learback swings, pops this just behind second base. The second baseman Claxton moves over to make the catch. So after a leadoff hit by pitch, Stanaway works around it. We'll go to the third. The Gherkins lead 3-0.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Third here, too. Quick, scoreless innings from Gherkins starter Dylan Kleinschmidt. He's back out there for the top of the third. As digging in to lead off the top of the third, the left fielder, number 17, Alex Mannon. First pitch from Kleinschmidt, swung on, hit weakly over to shortstop. The shortstop tackle is there to collect it for the first out of the inning, and just like that, one pitch, one out for the Gherkins here in the top of the third.
Gage Lee.
Kleinschmidt continuing to work quickly as 9-hitter Gage Lee digs in. First pitch from Kleinschmidt is a fastball that cuts the plate in half there for a strike to make it 0-1. The 0-1 jammed him. Fouled back just out of play. And Kleinschmidt is quickly ahead 0-2 on Lee. Kleinschmidt continuing to go quick. The 0-2 looked to be maybe a setup pitch there. Missed up and away for a ball, making it 1-2. 1-2 is a breaking ball that also misses upstairs. Kleinschmidt with that big over-the-top delivery. As he works one away in the top of the third. That 2-2 misses just a little bit outside. The catcher Helm appeared to have thought it was strike three. And it looks like we're going to have an umpire overrule there. So instead of a ball, that'll actually be strike three.
Up next for the Wild.
And Lee is retired on strikes.
The pole Rudick.
So with 2 away here and nobody on the top of the third, that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Cole Runyon. Kleinschmidt's first offering to him is a changeup, catches the inside corner for a strike. Kleinschmidt's 0-1, misses a little upstairs. We'll count evens at 1. One swung on, foul back. Kleinschmidt's been doing a good job tonight of getting ahead in counts. He's seemingly been ahead of just about every hitter here that he's faced. As he looks to get the Gherkins back in here. 1-2 is lined out to right center. The center fielder Learback gliding over to make the catch. So it's another 1-2-3 inning for the Gherkins in the third. Through 2.5, it's still 3-0 Gherkins.
It's Marion's biggest sale of the year. Kerosene carpet and waterproof flooring, only $1.99 a square foot. Area rugs, 20% off. Remnants, 50% off. Over 500 rolls of carpet, 50,000 square feet of waterproof flooring, thousands of area rugs, hardwoods, sheet vinyl, carpet tiles, bound rugs, runners, and so much more. Nobody has more flooring than Marion's, and it all comes with a low price guarantee. In Portland and Wilsonville, hurry in.
So the Gherkins lead 3-0 as we get ready to start the bottom half of the third. The Gherkins will have the 2-3-4 part of their lineup coming up here in the third. And it's going to start with the right fielder, Jack Dorn, who walked and came around to score in his first time through. As he takes a look at the first pitch from Broderick Stanaway, which is a breaking ball for a strike. Stanaway settling in after a 3-run first with a scoreless second as he comes home and misses with that running fastball to even the count. Stanaway's 1-1. Misses just down. Dorn almost offered at it, checked his swing. And he's in front of the count here, 2-1. Stanaway's 2-1, chopped over by the first base dugout. Stanaway gets back in at 2-2. Seen a lot of fastballs here from Stanaway. Probably in part because he's been falling behind a handful of these Gherkin hitters so far. We'll see if he goes to the off-speed stuff here with 2 strikes. And he does. Swing and a miss from Dorn. And the catch completed by the catcher, Culp. And Stanaway retires his first batter of the inning here in the third. So good cutting action on that slider there to pick up the strikeout there from Stanaway. With 1 away in the third, it'll bring up the first baseman, Kane Kianis, as he gets hit by Stanaway. Looked to be maybe a breaking ball there that just didn't break. And Stanaway has hit his third batter of the outing. So Kianis looks to be okay. He jogs down to first base. With 1 away, it'll bring up the 4-hitter, Colby Grace, as he grounded into a fielder's choice. His first time up, which brought home the third Gherkins run of the game. And put the score where it is right now. Stanaway's first pitch is fastball, misses just away. 1 out, runner on first here in the bottom of the third inning. The Gherkins leading 3-0. Stanaway sets, comes to the plate, swung on, lined into the gap in left center. That's going to chase Runyon to the wall. Kianis is going to be held at third base. Late stop sign there from the third base coach, but a ringing double there from Colby Grace has runners on second and third with 1 away. Looked like Grace took a fastball that caught a lot of the plate there from Stanaway and lined it into the left center gap. So with 2 on and 1 out, it's going to bring up the catcher for the Gherkins tonight, Travis Helm. Helm looking to increase the lead for the Gherkins here. As Stanaway works out of the windup, his first pitch, swung on and fouled back. Stanaway's 0-1, runs in and hits Helm. So 2 hit batters here in the inning for Stanaway. That's 4 in total in his 2 1/3 innings of work. And that's going to warrant a mound visit here. Nick Holm getting ready to dig in as the Gherkins have the bases loaded here in the bottom of the third. After retiring the first batter of the inning, Stanaway has since issued a hit batter to Kane Kianis, who's on third, a double to Colby Grace, who stands on second, and another hit batter to Travis Helm, who stands on first. Sets, comes to the plate, swung on, lined into the gap in left center.
Conclusion of the mound.
That's going to chase Runyon to the
for
wall.
his sign.
Kianis is going to be held at third base.
Kicks and fires his first
sign
pitch.
there from the third base coach.
Misses down
but
to
a ringing
Holm.
double there from Holm, as we mentioned, over at third base tonight. Stanaway's 1-0. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. That's chasing the outfielders back. That will split the gap and roll all the way to the wall. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Here comes Helm for the 3rd run. He will score standing up. A 3-run double from Nick Holm puts the Gherkins in front 6-0. Didn't look like Holm got all of that, but sent it out to a good place of the yard out in right center. Cashes in with 3 more RBI. And the Gherkins have blown it open early here. So with a runner on second and 1 away, it'll bring up the extra hitter tonight, Carter Bennett. Takes an off-speed pitch there from Stanaway, who gets ahead in the count 0-1. Stanaway going to have to be resilient here after issuing that 3-run double there to Holm. So 0-1, swung in the air to center. Center fielder Runyon getting behind it. Makes the catch for the second out and fires in. No advance there from Nick Holm over at second, who looked like he bluffed like he was going to go, but probably had no intentions of going anywhere.
Number 2, Payson Manning.
And with 2 away, that'll bring up the left fielder, Payson Manning. As Stanaway looks to get the Wild Bills back in the dugout. Manning looking to extend here. The first pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Last couple batters, Stanaway has gone to that breaking ball early in the count to pick up a strike. See how much he uses it here to Manning. 0-1, look to be another breaking ball there. Manning takes a strike and it's 0-2. Stanaway sets, gives Holm a look, comes home, misses inside with that running fastball. Evidently tried to jam Manning there on the inner half, but ran a little too far inside, and it's 1-2. Stanaway's 1-2 is in the dirt, gets to the backstop. And that's going to allow the runner on second, Holm, to advance to third. So that one got away from Stanaway a little bit there. Stanaway shifts to the windup. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Misses away, and that'll fill up the count here. 3-2 to the 8-hole hitter, Payson Manning. The payoff pitch swung on for strike 3. The catcher, Culp, will throw to first to complete the out, and that'll do it for the Gherkins here in the bottom half of the 3rd. But a 3-run double from Nick Holm adds to their lead. The Gherkins lead 6-0 after 3. Welcome back in, fans, to the top of the fourth inning of this opening day of Wild Wild West League games here at Walker Stadium. This is game 2 of 2 games here on this Friday afternoon. The Portland Gherkins leading the Willamette Wild Bills 6-0 after 3 innings. Gherkins starter Dylan Kleinschmidt back out there for his 4th inning as he looks to stay in a rhythm. His first pitch to second baseman Alex Claxton is swung through for a strike. Kleinschmidt's done a good job of fooling these Willamette hitters as that breaking ball picks up the bottom of the zone. Pitch is swung on and missed there from Claxton. Looks like we had an umpire overrule there on the previous pitch, so instead of 0-2, it ran to 1-1. That strike made it 1-2. Kleinschmidt works, and that'll be strike 3. Big breaking ball there from Kleinschmidt for the first out of the inning. Kleinschmidt clearly in a rhythm right now, working quicker than these Wild Bills hitters would prefer, evidently, as he's retired 10 of the first 11 hitters he's faced. First pitch to 3-hole hitter Kyle Perkins, misses for a ball. 1-0. Kleinschmidt's 1-0, swung on and missed by Perkins. Fastball, maybe just a little bit off the outside corner there to even the count at 1. Kleinschmidt not throwing very hard, but he's locating well and mixing his pitches effectively. As his 1-1 misses in the dirt, 2-1. We'll have to see how long of a leash Kleinschmidt has here. He's evidently on a pitch count. And that 2-1 also misses a little low. Kleinschmidt in a bit of an unfamiliar spot here, falling behind to hitter 3-1. He's got 1 walk in the outing as he challenges Perkins there, who swings through that fastball. Run the count full. So 3-2, 1 out, nobody on. The 3-2 from Kleinschmidt is fouled back.
Big clinchers. We saw that. Yep. Nice work. Don't be afraid. Picklebot 3000 will protect you.
Kleinschmidt looking in, trying to retire the first 2 here in the top of the 4th. Payoff pitch swung on and fouled back again from Perkins. So Perkins doing a good job of fighting off these pitches from Kleinschmidt. Evidently been challenging him with fastballs. See, he comes with here. Perkins fouls it away again. Looked to be something other than a fastball there. Kleinschmidt trying to catch Perkins off balance, but he does just enough to stay alive. We'll do the 3-2 again, and a swing and a miss. Dylan Kleinschmidt picks up another strikeout here in the top of the 4th. That's 5 for him today. And there's 2 away for the Gherkins here in the top of the 4th. Brady Culp digging in. As he takes that first pitch from Kleinschmidt for a ball. Kleinschmidt's 1-0. High fastball swung right through from Culp there. Evens the count at 1. Culp is the lone Wild Bills hitter to reach base. Reached on a walk in his first plate appearance. Big breaking ball. Misses up and a little away there from Kleinschmidt. And it looks like we're going to have another umpire override there. So instead of 2-1, the count's now 1-2 with 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Culp swings, fouls back that fastball. Stays alive. We're on the count of 1-2. Kleinschmidt looking for his 3rd 1-2-3 inning out of the 4 innings that he's worked here. And he's been doing it pretty efficiently. His 1-2 to Culp. Breaking ball misses a little upstairs. Evens things up here. Kleinschmidt with every pitch right back on the mound, ready to go. His 2-2 is a breaking ball. Looked at from Culp for strike 3. So Dylan Kleinschmidt working pretty effectively here through 4. Through 3.5 innings, the Gherkins lead 6-0.
Hula pickle, pineapple makes it sweet. Jalapeno brings the heat. Pickle pickle in there too. Hula pickle made just for you. Hula pickle.
About the last time you needed to see a doctor? How long did it take to get answers? Did you wait weeks for the earliest appointment? Hours in the doctor's office? What if you didn't have to wait? What if you could see a doctor the same day at a time you choose? What if your visit started on time and you left with a prescription in hand? What if going to the doctor was easy? Good news, it is.
And as we get ready to start the bottom of the 4th here, as the Gherkins come back up, new pitcher for the Wild Bills. It's going to be number 22, Tim Tavares, as he takes over here for Broderick Stanaway, who lasted 3 innings. Gave up 3 hits and 6 runs. A couple of doubles did him in there, as did 4 hit batters. So Tavares takes over for the Wild Bills in the bottom of the 4th, looking to keep the deficit right where it is at 6. First pitch to 9-hitter Blake Tellinghusen misses up for a ball. Tellinghusen was one of the 4 victims who was hit by Broderick Stanaway in his outing. Tavares misses a little in. Tellinghusen's quickly ahead 2-0. Tavares a little more over the top than Stanaway was. Similar velocities, working in the mid-80s. As he deals to Tellinghusen here, the 2-0. Misses away, 3-0. Gherkins put up 3 runs in the bottom half of the 3rd on a Nick Holm bases clearing double. 3-0 to Tellinghusen, misses upstairs. And the Gherkins once again have their leadoff runner on base here in the 4th.
Up next for your Portland Gherkins, number 2, shortstop Shane Takla.
So that's going to bring up Shane Takla, the shortstop. As he digs in with Tellinghusen on first and nobody out. Tavares looking to find the strike zone here after issuing 4 straight balls to Tellinghusen. Goes with the slide step. Tackler swings and misses for a strike. Tavares 0-1 to Tackler, misses. And the runner Tellinghusen will advance there on that ball in the dirt. So a good read on that ball in the dirt there from Blake Tellinghusen. He jumps up to second. And the Gherkins have another runner in scoring position with nobody out. Tavares still looking to settle in here. His 1-1 to Tackler. Swung on. Popped on the infield, and the pitcher Tavares will make the catch. Looked like the third baseman J.C. Klee had called it off at the last second, but Tavares held his ground and collected the ball for the first out.
Up next for the Gherkins, number 3, center fielder Matthew Learback.
So with Tackler hitting, that'll now roll the lineup back over to the top. Bring up Matthew Learback, the leadoff hitter. He's made a couple nice catches out in center field today behind pitcher Dylan Kleinschmidt. Looking for his second hit of the evening. As that pitch from Tavares misses in the dirt for a ball. Tavares has been a little wild so far in his outing. He steps, gives Tellinghusen a look at second, comes home with the 1-0. Catches the top of the zone for a strike. 1-1. Learback, the first of 2 left-handed hitters at the top of the Gherkins lineup. 1-1 from Tavares. Looked to be an off-speed pitch there. Missed upstairs. Learbach finds himself ahead in the count, 2-1. Right fielder Jack Dorn waiting on deck. The 2-1 from Tavares. Swung on. Hit weakly just behind shortstop. It will be the shortstop, Nolan Freeze, collecting it for the second out. So it looked like Tavares got in on the hands of Learbach there. And Freeze makes the play for out number 2. And with 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th, it'll bring up the right fielder, Jack Dorn. Looking to bring home Blake Tellinghusen, who reached on a leadoff walk and advanced to second on a wild pitch. First pitch from Tavares is a fastball for a strike. Gherkins lead 6-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning of their opening day Wild Wild West League game. As that sweeping slider from Tavares misses inside. Tavares looks like he might be starting to settle in a little bit more after the 4-pitch walk to the leadoff hitter Tellinghusen. His 1-1 is a fastball that misses inside. Dorn looking to come through, give the Gherkins their 7th run of the evening. Tavares trying to get the Wild Bills back into the dugout. 2-1 swung on and hit down the left field line, foul.
Gherkins.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here as Tim Tavares works to Jack Dorn in the bottom of the 4th. Tavares sets, gives the runner Tellinghusen a look, comes to the plate. Dorn swings, drives this a long way out to right field, and the right fielder, Gage Lee, will make the catch. So Dorn just missed that one. No runs, no hits here for the Gherkins in the bottom of the 4th. We'll head to the 5th. The Gherkins lead 6-0. And we welcome you back here into the top of the 5th inning. Gherkins leading 6-0 here. Dylan Kleinschmidt back out for his 5th inning of work for the Gherkins, as he looks to deal with Justin Purdom, the first baseman for the Wild Bills, to lead off the 5th. First pitch swung on, hit in the air to right. Drifting over is the right fielder Jack Dorn, who makes the catch for the first out. So Dylan Kleinschmidt been doing a really good job tonight of getting quick outs, keeping soft contact. Evidently has a very low pitch count, and has really just been challenging hitters every inning. So as Kleinschmidt works, strike 1 there, going to be a pinch hitter. Hitting for the shortstop Nolan Freeze is going to be number 11, Luke Stratton, who swings and hits this high in the air to shallow left field. The left fielder Manning calls off the shortstop Takla for the second out. So for a second there, it looked like that ball might have landed in no man's land, but Manning took charge and made the play for out number 2.
Third baseman number 20, J.C. Cleed. Teach him how to Dougie.
So 2 quick outs for Kleinschmidt on 3 pitches, as he misses upstairs with ball 1. J.C. Clee digging in for his second at-bat. Takes a ball down 2-0. Kleinschmidt looking for yet another 1-2-3 inning here. The only blemish on his record was the walk in the second inning to Culp. Chopped over to third. The third baseman Holm collects. His throw is wide. Sliding in under the tag there was Clee, and he'll reach at first. So that's going to go as an error on the third baseman, Nick Holm. Reaching at first base, J.C. Clee. And the Wild Bills have their first base runner since the second inning. So Kleinschmidt sets and kicks home to the left fielder, Alex Manning. Kleinschmidt working out of the set for the first time in a while. Manning chops this one over to third. Holm gets another chance at it. He shows off the arm and throws on for out number 3. Close play over there at first, but that'll do it here in the top of the 5th. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Gherkins in the top of the 5th. We're halfway through, 6-0.
Nobody has more than Marion's. Karastan carpet, waterproof flooring, area rugs, hardwoods, and so much more. Remnants, runners, bound rugs, carpet tiles, sheet vinyl, and laminates. Family owned and operated for 60 years. Oregon's largest stocking dealer. Thousands of square yards of carpet and thousands of square feet of waterproof flooring, all in stock. Quick installs and guaranteed lowest prices. In Portland and Wilsonville, hurry in.
your Portland Gherkins.
And we're halfway through, getting ready to start the bottom half of fifth inning. Couple defensive changes for the Wild Bills. Over at third base, taking over is Brett Runyon. Over at first base, taking over is Jordan Head. Digging in for the Gherkins to start the bottom half of the fifth is Kane Kianis. Tim Tavares back out on the mound for the Wild Bills. Kianis takes a fastball up to get ahead early. Tavares worked a scoreless bottom of the fourth for the Wild Bills. Looking to replicate here. Kianis swings, sends this in the air to center. Drifting back, the center fielder, Cole Runyon, and he'll make the catch. So a quick out there for Tavares to start the bottom of the fifth, as he looks to be finding his bearings after a brief wild spell to start the bottom of the fourth. And with one away and nobody on, it'll bring up the four-hitter Colby Grace, who lined a double into the left center field gap in his last at-bat and came around to score on a Nick Holm double. Looking for his second hit here today. Tavares starts him off with a breaking ball that misses up and away. And we're going to have an umpire overrule there. So Tavares instead gets ahead, 0-1. And that one definitely missed up and in. Count even at 1. We've had a couple of umpire overrules here this evening. Tavares kicks and fires, skied in the air to shallow left field. And that's the shortstop over there. Nolan Freese making the play. Excuse me, Luke Stratton just entered the game defensively. So quickly, 2 away for Tim Tavares here in the bottom of the fifth. He's going to bring up the catcher, Travis Helm. He was also one of 4 hitters to be hit by pitch by starter Broderick Stanaway. So he swings and hits this in the air to right. Looks like it's going to go just foul. Out of play. And Tavares is ahead 0-1. Much more efficient inning for Tavares so far here to start the fifth. We'll see if the Gherkins can get something going here with 2 outs. Tavares 0-1. Misses up and in. Tavares also with a little arm side run on that fastball. Not as much as Stanaway, but still able to be picked up. His 1-1 misses down. Travis Helm ahead here 2-1. With 2 away, Tavares looking to complete his first 1-2-3 inning. Kicks and fires the 2-1. Misses up for ball 3-1. So after a quick first 2 outs, Tavares struggling a little bit here with the catcher Helm. 3-1, swung on. Hit a long way to left, but is going to go just foul beyond the left field wall. Helm was just out in front of that fastball from Tavares, as it likely would have gone for extra bases. So Tavares looks in for the 3-2 to Helm. Breaking ball just outside. And it looks like we're going to have another umpire overrule. So after what looked to be ball 4, an umpire overrule is a called strike 3. So a 1-2-3 inning for Tim Tavares. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. Gherkins still leading 6-0. And we welcome you back in to start the top half of the 6th inning. Gherkins leading 6-0. And if you're just joining us, the Gherkins put up 3 runs in the bottom of the 1st inning, 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And that's all Dylan Kleinschmidt has really needed here as he works for the top of the 6th inning. Working quickly. And taking a ball there is the right fielder, Gage Lee. Kleinschmidt's 1-0, misses up for a ball, 2-0. Kleinschmidt started this game for the Gherkins and has been in a rhythm the entire night. Keeping a low, efficient pitch count. Getting ahead of most of his hitters. Grounded over to shortstop. And the out is completed. Shane Takala over there at short for the first out of the inning. So Lee looked like he may have squared that up, but hit to the wrong spot over there as Takala fielded it on the 1 hop for the first out. So with 1 away, that'll turn the lineup back over for the Wild Bills. Kleinschmidt's first pitch swung on and chopped by Cole Runyon over to short. Nice play over there from Shane Takala for the second out. Takala with a quick transfer there. Throws on to Kane Kianis for the second out of the inning, and just like that, there's 2 away.
Next up, number 3, Alex Claxton.
So with 2 quick outs, second baseman Alex Claxton stepping in as he takes a ball from Kleinschmidt. Kleinschmidt's 1-0. Fastball misses up, 2-0. A lot of zeros up on that scoreboard there for the Wild Bills. No runs, no hits yet. As Kleinschmidt works in the top of the 6th. His 2-0. Swung on and fouled back to the screen from Claxton. Kleinschmidt on the rubber takes his sign. 2-1 to Claxton. Swung on and fouled back again to even the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Kleinschmidt deals. Swung on in the air, going down the right field line and out of play. So we'll do the 2-2 again here. Kleinschmidt working to Claxton. Looking to get through his 6th inning. Swung on and lifted just over the head of the second baseman, Tellinghusen. And with that single from Alex Claxton, that breaks up the no-hitter that Dylan Kleinschmidt had going. That'll be the first hit of the evening for the Wild Bills.
Number 13, Kyle Perkins.
Kleinschmidt looked to have had Claxton a little off balance, but he did just enough to force it over the second baseman, Blake Tellinghusen. So that pitch is swung on and hit a long way by Kyle Perkins. Left fielder Payson Manning just in front of the wall will make the catch, though. So no runs on 1 hit for the Wild Bills. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th with the Gherkins leading 6-0. Welcome back, everybody, to the bottom of the 6th inning of opening day here at Walker Stadium. The Portland Gherkins leading the Willamette Wild Bills by a score of 6-0. Nick Holm digging in to start the 6th for the Gherkins. In his last at-bat, he lined a double into the right center gap for a 3 RBI double. That puts the score where it is right now. Tim Tavares is back out on the mound for the Wild Bills. He's in his 3rd inning of work. Tavares with the 1-0. Big swing and a miss there from Holm. Tavares took a little something off that. And he certainly seems to be finding his groove here in his 3rd inning. Quick 1-2-3 second inning for Tavares. Although misses up and away. Holm has one of only 3 hits for the Gherkins here tonight, as he waves and misses at that fastball from Tavares.
So much more popular than pickleball.
Tavares with a deep breath comes home with the 2-2. Swung on by Holm, popped up in front of the plate. And the catcher, Culp, drops it. So it looked like the catcher, Brady Culp, called off the pitcher, Tavares, there. And it went off his glove. So Nick Holm is going to reach on an error there to start the bottom of the 6th. Looked like Tavares might have been camped under that, but Culp called him off. So that will be scored E2 on the play. And the Gherkins now have a runner on. Digging in is the extra hitter, Carter Bennett. Haven't seen him in the field this evening, as Tavares misses with that fastball. First base runner for the Gherkins since the 4th inning. Tavares goes with the slide step. Snap throw from Culp. And just back safely there is Nick Holm. Ball on the pitch, so Bennett's going to be ahead 2-0 here, as Tavares peers back in for the sign. We'll see if they put Holm in motion. 2-0 misses away. And Tavares looks to have lost a little bit of the rhythm that he was in last inning. Bennett way ahead in the count here, 3-0. Man, that's going to be ball 4. So 4 wide ones there in a row from Tim Tavares. And the Gherkins will have runners at 1st and 2nd with nobody out in the 6th. And 2 quick base runners will bring out the catcher, Brady Culp.
Number 2, Payson Manning.
Just a quick visit, though, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Payson Manning.
Out-of-town scoreboard, Pickles are winning 6-2. On the top of the 6 of the Yakima Valley Yip-Yums.
So Tavares looking to bear down. Runners on 1st and 2nd, nobody out for the Gherkins. First pitch to Manning is a ball. Misses just a little bit inside. And Manning's ahead 1-0 early. Tavares is 1-0. Misses for a ball, make it 2-0. Tavares hasn't permitted any runs to score here since he entered the game. All 6 of the Gherkins' runs charged to Wild Bill starter Broderick Stanaway. Although the Gherkins threatening, the 2-0 from Tavares. Misses down and away for a ball. So that's 7 straight balls here from Tim Tavares. The Gherkins seem content with letting him continue to be wild. And that one not even close. And so 8 balls in a row here from Tim Tavares. A no-out walk for Payson Manning, and that'll load them up here in the bottom of the 6th. So the Gherkins with their best scoring chance since the 3rd inning when they cashed in for 3 runs. And with no outs and the bases full, it's going to bring up the second baseman, Blake Tellinghusen. And Tellinghusen hasn't really gotten to swing the bat today. Hit in his first plate appearance, walked in his second, and that misses away. So 9 straight balls here from Tim Tavares. His 1-0, and there's a strike. Tavares breaks the streak of consecutive balls at 9, and counts now 1-1 here to Tellinghusen, who's looking to do some damage and put the Gherkins further in front here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 misses upstairs, 2-1. Tavares looks to be fighting himself on the mound there. Have to wonder if he's struggling a little bit mechanically or whether it's fatigue or a little bit of both. As that 2-1 to Tellinghusen misses away. Catcher Culp tried to bring it back. But Blake Tellinghusen in a good hitter's count here, 3-1. Still nobody out for the Gherkins in the bottom of the 6th. Tim Tavares comes home. The 3-1 misses outside. So another walk for Blake Tellinghusen. He'll pick up an RBI. And with Nick Holm touching home plate, that'll make it 7-0 Gherkins. So after the first batter, Holm reached on an error, 3 consecutive walks here have the bases loaded for the Gherkins, 1 run home. Have to wonder if that error from Brady Culp disrupted the rhythm of Tim Tavares, as he's still yet to record an out here in the 6th. So 7-0 Gherkins, bases loaded, no outs. The shortstop, Shane Takla, digging in. Takla's made a couple of nice defensive plays out at shortstop tonight. Tim Tavares trying to pick up the first out of this bottom of the 6th inning as he misses upstairs to Takla, 1-0. Want to know to Takla, misses upstairs again, 2-0. Tavares still has similar velo to what he had to start the outing. Takla ready here for the 2-0 from Tavares, and he misses outside to make it 3-0. So the Gherkins are perfectly content with letting Tavares continue his wild streak here. 3-0 to Takla, and that picks up the inside corner. Takla likely taking all the way there. And the 3-1 from Tavares is a ball just down and away, so that'll be ball 4. Tavares has walked in his second straight run, and that'll make it 8-0 Gherkins. And with that, the Wild Bills head coach out of the dugout. That's going to be it for Tim Tavares. We'll let you know who the new pitcher is on the other side of this audio break.
Could see a doctor the same day at a time you choose? What if your visit started on time and you left with a prescription? What if going to the doctor was easy? Good news. At Zoom Care, it is.
And as we welcome you back in here, bottom of the 6th inning, new pitcher for the Wild Bills is going to be number 2, Sora Hiruma, and he'll be tasked with getting out of this mess here. The Gherkins have the bases loaded with no outs. And after an error and 4 straight walks from Tim Tavares, puts us where we are right now. Also have a pinch hitter here for the Gherkins. Pinch hitting for Learbach. Flipped on to second, and that'll be it. And so that was A.J. Dix pinch hitting for the leadoff hitter, Matthew Learbach. Dix grounded to second, flipped by Alex Claxton for 1, but that's all they'll get.
Right fielder, Jack Dorr.
So Shane Tackle comes around. And it's now 9-0 Gherkins here with runners on the corners and 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up 2-hitter Jack Dorn, who takes a ball from Hiruma. So evidently the Wild Bills are hoping Hiruma can come in and fill up the zone with strikes here after 4 walks in the inning. Although he falls behind quickly to Dorn here, 2-0. Hiruma's 2-0. Fastball, a little bit of run on it, and picks up the outside corner. Good pitch there from Hiruma. Looked like it might have been a 2-seam fastball. As the Gherkins lead 9-0 with only 3 hits today. Dorn swings, grounds this to second. Second baseman Claxton on to short for 1, on to first, no. So only 1 out there, as Luke Stratton couldn't complete the double play in time. That'll bring in another run in the back door there. And the Gherkins lead now 10-0. So with 2 outs and Dorn on first, it'll bring up first baseman Kane Kianis. Takes an off-speed pitch there from Hiruma for a strike. Kianis has one of the 3 hits for the Gherkins tonight. Doubled way back in the first inning. So he takes a strike from Hiruma there, who loses his hat on the delivery. Quickly ahead 0-2. Gherkins leading 10-0. They've put up 4 so far here in the bottom of the 6th. As that breaking ball from Hiruma misses down and away. One-two, Hiruma peers in for the sign. Kicks and fires. And misses just down and away there for a ball. So the count evens at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jack Dorn on first base for the Gherkins here. Hiruma's 2-2. Swung on, hit in the air to right. Oncoming is the right fielder Lee, who dives and can't make the catch. Dorn over to third. Kianis into second. And that's going to go as a double for Kane Kianis. So the right fielder Gage Lee looked like he got a little bit of a late break on that ball. And evidently that kept it just out of the reach of the third out there. So a second double for Kane Kianis has runners on second and third now with 2 away here. That'll bring up the designated hitter and 4-hole hitter, Colby Grace. Hiruma's first pitch to Grace is fouled a long way down the right field line, out of play. Grace also has a double of his own. Doubled back in his second at-bat, a line drive to the wall in left center. And eventually came around to score on a Nick Holm double. Slow breaking ball there from Hiruma. Catches the zone to make it 0-2. Hiruma looking to limit the damage here. The 0-2 in the dirt for a ball. And that'll make it 1-2 now to Colby Grace. Haven't seen him in the field today. He's been acting as the designated hitter throughout the game. Hiruma steps off and wants to reset the signs here. As he looks into the catcher, Culp. The 1-2. Blocked nicely by Culp to keep Dorn at third. Hiruma spiked that fastball, but Culp doing a good job getting out of the crouch there and preventing another run from coming across. 2-2 from Hiruma. Slow breaking ball. Fouled at the plate. Grace just got a piece of that. Hiruma had him way out in front. So Hiruma sets again for the 2-2. This is in the dirt. Ball gets away from Culp. But no advance from Jack Dorn over on third base. So the count is run full now to Colby Grace here with 2 away. Runners on second and third. Gherkins leading 10-0. They've scored 4 runs in this inning on 1 hit. Double from Kane Kianis. The full count pitch misses down. So that'll be ball 4 to Colby Grace. Works a good at bat. And that'll load him up again here for the Gherkins.
Up next, catcher number 9, Travis Helm.
So Travis Helm digging in. As he takes a strike from Hiruma. Helm in for his 4th at-bat of the evening. Still looking for his first hit. Hiruma tries to quick pitch there. Goes with a breaking ball. Chopped over by the Gherkins dugout on the third base side. And Hiruma ahead 0-2. He's done a good job of mixing speeds with that fastball and that big slow breaking ball. As his 0-2 gets behind Culp, but he's able to corral it. No advance from Dorn on third. One-two now to the catcher, Travis Helm. Hiruma's pitch blows the fastball right by him. So 4 runs, 1 hit for the Gherkins in the bottom of the 6th. We'll head to the 7th. The Gherkins lead 10-0.
You could see a doctor the same day at a time you choose. What if your visit started on time and you left with a prescription? What if going to the doctor was easy? Good news. At Zoom Care, it is.
Blue pickle, pineapple makes it sweet. Jalapeno brings the heat. Pickle, pickle in there too. Hula pickle made just for you. Hula pickle.
So welcome back here to the top of the 7th inning of opening day here at Walker Stadium. The Gherkins leading the Wild Bills by a score of 10-0. And a new pitcher here for the Gherkins. It's going to be number 8, Brett Pearson. He takes over for Dylan Kleinschmidt, who had a really great outing. 6 innings, only 1 hit allowed, no runs, and 6 strikeouts. Pearson's first pitch to catcher Brady Culp is fouled back. So the Wild Bills needing to score here to keep the game alive. The mercy rule currently in effect. If the Gherkins are able to keep them off the board with these 3 outs, that'll be the game. Pearson's 0-1, swung and fouled back again by Culp, and he gets ahead quickly 0-2. Pearson with a little more velocity than Kleinschmidt. He's mostly in the mid-80s. Kleinschmidt was touching 80 a few times as he goes back with another fastball there. Pushed out of play by Culp, and we'll do the 0-2 again.
We got a 10-run rule after 7 innings, so if they don't score this half inning, the game is over. So.
Pearson's 0-2. Breaking ball misses inside. Tried to catch Culp there. Pearson from Lewis and Clark College here in Portland, Oregon. Culp grounds this through the hole and into left field. Just outside the dive of Shane Takla, who's made a couple nice plays over there today. Culp with his first hit of the evening. He's reached base twice now. Second hit of the evening for the Wild Bills. And hitting for the Wild Bills now, Jordan Head. As Pearson comes home with his first pitch. Misses inside for a ball. Head replacing Justin Purdom over at first base defensively. This is his first at-bat of the evening. Pearson working quickly, misses upstairs. Falls behind Head 2-0. Pearson with a deep breath comes home. Big swing and a miss there from Head, 2-1. Pearson challenged him with the straight fastball. Head swings through it. Pearson's 2-1. Fastball in the outside corner for a strike. So quickly makes it 2-2 now. Pearson getting right back into the count. And we'll try to keep the runner Brady Culp from scoring from first here with the mercy rule in effect. That 2-2 pitch, close but just misses outside. And it looks like we're going to get an umpire overrule. So instead of ball 3, that will go instead as strike 3.
I don't know. That was weird.
Brett Pearson picks up his first strikeout. And with 1 away, that'll bring up now the shortstop, Luke Stratton.
Number 11, Luke Stratton.
Pearson's first pitch to Stratton. It's a strike on the low outside corner. Stratton replacing the shortstop, Nolan Freeze. And it looks like we're going to get another umpire overrule here. So look to have picked up the corner, but instead it's going to go as a ball. Pearson going right back to that low outside corner. Evens things up here with Stratton, 1-1. Breaking ball there from Pearson. And looks like we're going to get another umpire overrule. So count 2-1 here to Luke Stratton. Big cut, fouled straight back. 2-2 here. So a handful of umpire overrules here in this inning already. A couple of close pitches from Brett Pearson. Nevertheless, the count is even, 2-2. Pearson readies, comes home. And that's going to be strike 3. So it looks to be a close pitch there. No umpire overrule on that one. And it's going to be out number 2 here for Brett Pearson. So after the leadoff single from Brady Culp, 2 quick strikeouts for Pearson, and the Wild Bills find themselves down to their last out. And with 2 away, that brings up Brett Runyon, who swings through that fastball from Pearson, who's looking to finish the job right here. Runyon looking to extend things for the Wild Bills. The 0-1 from Pearson. Fastball just off the plate away. Pearson with a little bit of an uptick in velocity here. Sets, comes home to Runyon with the 1-1. Swung on, popped on the infield. First baseman Kianis calls it, and he will make the catch. And with that out, that'll do it. The Gherkins win this one via the mercy rule, 10-0 in 7 innings. They take down the Wild Bills, move to 1-0 on the season. They'll be back in action tomorrow against the Gresham Grey Wolves. For Sammy Benbow, thank you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.